Here with some quick and easy styling hacks is Miles Sexton. Hey, Miles! Oh my gosh, what an absolute delight. I like that we got the denim
We
memo.
are twinning today.
I know. Honestly, I always feel really good when I match your style. I'm like nailing it. Yes. Okay, so Miles, I'm really excited because you are a stylist.
Yes, yeah.
So you have so many little tips, tricks, and hacks to make things look absolutely perfect in like a snap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sharing all my secrets today,
Okay.
so you all can take these things home, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so what are we gonna start with?
Okay, so we're gonna start with pants first. So, let's just hypothetically say, we're at Marshall's, we find these really great designer denims for like $200, but they're marked down for 40 bucks.
Oh, you gotta get
But
them.
unfortunately, they're not our size, right?
Yeah.
We're like, oh no, they're too big for us.
Yeah.
I have this really cool hack. So on Amazon, for like under $6, you can buy these extra buttons.
Oh.
So as long as the denim has the little buttonhole in it, you can actually add an extra button to your pants, which is really exciting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it up. You're gonna actually pin it right through the pant, and then you add the little pin on the back. So they can be removed, so you can adjust it.
Oh, I love that.
It makes it so much easier.
It's almost like a grommet.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So now you have an extra button, and then you just button it in.
Yeah.
And your pants are gonna fit you.
Miles, also, you're doing the Lord's work. Dressing a mannequin is tricky. This is bringing me back to my days working at the Gap and dressing mannequins.
Exactly.
Yes.
But even for like high-waisted pants too, where sometimes you get that little gap at the top, this will help to fit it in, but then maybe you're like, oh, I had some really good pasta, now I can unbutton it and get a other one too. So you have that duality with it. Honestly, these like button pins are a game changer.
This is fantastic, because this happens, like, I like a high-waisted pant.
Yes, yeah.
And you get it's a little, like, poochie back here.
Totally.
And you lock it in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, now next up we're gonna chat bulky sweaters, which I do love a bulky sweater.
So I love a good knit. This is another great one I found at Marshall's. Now, with these like knits, again, they kind of, when you let them out, I had it pinned in the back so I could show you the pants. They kind of like oversized. I like an oversized sweater, but I like the oversizedness up here in the shoulders and in the arms. But when it comes down here, when we try to tuck it in, it oftentimes like looks really bulky, and then it's kind of like accentuating that maybe sensitive area for a lot of people that they don't want to accentuate.
It also never lies flat. Like getting that much sweater into your pants, mathematically, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't work. It's so hard, So what's really cool is that they make on Amazon, again, under $10, these really cool like adjustable straps that are stretchy, so you can adjust them to the size of your waist, basically, and you're gonna put them on underneath of the sweater.
Okay.
So now with these two, when I posted this video online, people were like, oh, but what about like plus size people too? Just get two of them and you can actually buckle them together and then customize the size. So
that's great.
I think it comes in a pack of two anyway. So I'm just gonna put this underneath of the model.
The model.
Yeah. And we're just gonna pin it. So, and now we have this little elastic waist underneath of the model, and I'm just gonna adjust it to make it a little bit tighter.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take that entire sweater and we're gonna tuck it up into that little flexible strap. So I'm gonna go all the way around. So this works really great also for like dress shirts and things like that too.
Yeah.
But bulky sweaters works great. T-shirts, you can do this as well.
This is like, it's like in old-timey movies when men used to wear like sock garters.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Okay, so now that I have it done up, I'm gonna pull it down and I'm gonna actually put it closer to the hip.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna finesse it a little bit.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
I love it. A little less bulky, and it just tucks up as opposed to tucked down.
And then you always have that flexibility, right? And again, you can adjust it as you're wearing it throughout the day too. Maybe you just want to have one side at one point, or maybe you want to do a French tuck. You have that duality.
Fantastic. I love that, Miles. All right, next up we're going to talk about a trench coat. And like, I love a trench, but I feel like we all tie it the same way. We just kind of like, and you're good.
It's a little bit boring. So, we did this really chic, maybe she's going to a little après ski or something.
Yeah, she is.
This is a Canadian designer called Freed. She makes these really great vegan outerwear brands. But like we were saying with trench coats, is that oftentimes when we have them, we're just kind of like doing like the basic knot.
Yep.
And then that falls out.
Yes.
So it's like all the time. It doesn't stay tied. It's so annoying. Or if you do a double knot, then it's super, super bulky.
It sits out.
Exactly, which I don't like. I want like a really clean silhouette. Again, this is like more of an area where we have like a lot of sensitivity. So we want to like make sure this looks nice and smooth and sleek. So what you're gonna do is like, it's basically like tying almost like a men's tie.
Oh.
So you're gonna have one side that's gonna be shorter and then one side that's longer.
Okay.
You're gonna take the shorter side, you're gonna put the longer side over top.
If you're giving us a tie-tying lesson, I love this.
Literally.
Yes.
You're gonna pull it over, and you're gonna go over one more time. So now we've kind of created like that top of the tie. I'm gonna take that bottom piece, I'm gonna put it through the back hole, pull it up, and then I'm gonna go through that tiny little loop and pull it down. So now what's really cool is I can tighten that, and now I have this super chic little flat tie on your trench coat.
When you like tightened it, ooh, that was a delight.
But, you know, when I posted this hack, everyone was like, but Miles, like sometimes I have to use the bathroom, like right now. So, like, how am I gonna undo this? And like, literally all you have to do is grab that one side and it just pulls out and then unravels and you're good to go.
I love this. This is like at the end of a wedding when that's what, you know? Okay.
Exactly.
This is fantastic. Now, next up we're gonna chat necklaces. Because like, my friend Nikki wears a lot of lovely necklaces and they get tangled.
They do, they get tangled so easily. And who else like struggles just trying to open those little claws to get them on? It's so hard, especially if you have nails. It is so annoying. So I found these really cool little magnetic clasps. So you can attach all of your necklaces. So it can hold up to 3 to it. So it creates them all as like one full piece. And they magnetize together. So you can just like pull it apart. Sorry, I'm gonna show you on the other one.
I love
so this one I already have the necklaces on, so they just magnetize and open and close. So it's so easy to do, but they're all, like they keeps them all separated so they're not looping over each other as you wear it, which is really exciting. So I have these beautiful necklaces from Blue Boho, and I literally just, and then you're done. And
just a magnet?
It's just a magnet.
How did it take until 2025 to invent this?
So cute. So then you can do that super cute layered look of all those different necklaces, but you're not going to fumble with it.
Oh, that is fantastic because it's the word. You know when you're doing the thing and you're like, I don't know if I'm getting it.
It's the word. I hate to,
that is fantastic. All right, now what about shoes? Because like we all love a nice shoe, but sometimes not fitting right. Ugh, the worst.
Exactly. So, you know, I think generally speaking, I think most of the population has like one foot that's bigger than the other. And especially when it comes to high heel and your foot is up in an arch, like the shape of your foot changes and it's a little bit harder to like make sure that the heel fits perfect. So oftentimes you might have a bit of sliding in the front of the toe if you ever wear like a heel or even like a dress shoe or something like that. So what's really cool is that they sell these little tiny inserts that you can use inside of the front of the toe of your shoe that will keep your foot from sliding. But what's really cool about them is that you actually can remove the little middle section depending on how much room that you need. So, you know, and as your foot swells, you might want to take a little bit out as it gets a little bit, as it swells, and you just literally pop it into the front of the toe of your heel.
It also kind of turns a pointy toe into a normal toe shoe.
Exactly. So you're not feeling like your toes all getting cramped.
Yes. That's fantastic.
They're great, and they're so easy. And like, you know, if you ever use, I don't know who's guilty, I've definitely used tissue paper, like tissues at one point.
Or
and
toilet paper, and you're just, and then at the end it's just like
disintegrated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, I have the issue too. I have like narrow heels, so like I feel like I always slip out the back.
It's so true. So for you, I also have another hack for the back part. So they sell these, again, they were like under $15 on Amazon. They come in like a 4-pack that are these really great silicone non-slip stickers that you can stick in the back of your heel. So I gotta admit, I got sweaty feet.
Yeah,
I
me
as soon
too.
as I'm like 10 minutes in my heels, I'm like sweating and I'm slipping out of my heel. So with this, what's really cool is that it literally grips your skin and keeps your foot from sliding out of it. And all you gotta do is just stick it in and you can just leave it in your shoe and then you can take it out if it gets too worn down or anything like that.
That is fantastic. Miles, so many good hacks. Absolutely crushing it. Give me a high five. I love it. Thank you so much, Miles. That was great. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.